Hello, 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 and welcome, my beautiful mermaids and mermen, my sea sponges of the sea, my fellow Pisces. This is our daily vibe for March the 27th. TGIF, thank God it's Friday. I don't know if some of you feel that way or not, but that is the old saying, right? Personally, every day is a blessing, and I feel that way. So let's enjoy and see what we have here. What do we need to see, know, and expect, and navigating through this day of energy? So let's see what we have here. Coming in with our first card, we've been given the Five of Wands, we've been given, the Three of Swords, and we've been given the Ten of Wands. Okay, you know what? I'm not going to do it that way. It's not the way I normally do. I don't take them one after another off the top of the deck. Why I did that, I don't know. This is how I always do it. Let's see now what we have. Oops, well, we got it back. Spirit said, no, you needed that card. And we've got the Strength card. So something's coming in that will be a challenge for us on Friday. Spirit saying we need to know that. And there could be an offer too. Things might be slow and we might be hanging in limbo. So here we go. Whenever I do that, Spirit always shows me that a message that I needed to know. So I changed the course there. And maybe Spirit was guiding me to take it off the top of the deck. Okay, let's go. Our first card is Labyrinth, working again with the pink oracle deck. It says, situations that are often difficult to understand or solve, complex, and where finding a way out is challenging. So, see, this is it. So Friday may be a day of challenge, right? We may have to strategize. We may have to change the way we think about things and do things today. We may need to have to sit back and think about it, okay? Not rush in. Not jump to conclusions, not let ourselves get up in our head with that stinking thinking, presuming and assuming. Slow and steady wins the race here, okay? It's not a rush or a skid into the finish line. This is about taking our time, each foot in front of the other, each step in front of the other, each puzzle piece will fit that way, okay? So there could be some difficulties and that we need to solve today, and they could be complex. Now, coming in with that, we have the Three of Swords, and this is my most unfavorite card in the deck. This is, great disappointments, heartbreak, betrayal. There could have been a third party that stirred the cauldron, created this issue. Pisces, I've often said this, when we get wounded, when we get hurt, the wound goes deep. It takes us a long time to overcome it. Yes, we can put up a wonderful facade and smile and let on the outside that we're fine, but on the inside, we're not. There's a lot of cracks there, but you're healing through those cracks. Those cracks are being filled with beautiful white light from the divine. Your angels, your guides are saying, hey, we've got your back. So the Three of Swords is overcoming. You might be overcoming challenges today. Past things that have happened in the past could surface, and you're having to deal with them. But you've learned from this, and you're back in the game, and you're healing through it. Takes a long time for us. Now, coming in, we have the Target card. And it says, the desired, sought after, or intended situation to be found or achieved. We're aiming for that. We're aiming, we're taking our aim. We're ready to hit the bullseye. And we will. Look where the arrow landed. So we have that ability today to be positive. Go after your goals with positivity. Don't allow yourself to get up in your head and start doubting your motives and the direction you're going before you even do it. Step up into that beautiful element of confidence that you should have and you do have. So you will find that a situation, will be found and you will achieve it. Beautiful. You've got the Strength card. We've had this before. Not getting caught up in the heat of the moment during a debate, a conversation. Maybe there's going to be a little bit of some tension here in a conversation, but do not allow yourself to go in the heat of the moment with the roar of the lion and say things, my fellow Pisces, we can't take back. Okay? Words are things, once we throw them out and we spit them out into the universe, they're there. Okay? So this card says, look at things and be a good listener. Look at things with more compassion, tolerance, patience. And if the world did that, wouldn't it be wonderful? But we need to set a precedence here. We need to set the example today by being there. Okay? Kind, caring, compassionate, understanding, and tolerant. Not getting caught up in all of the things that are going on. If it's not on a personal level, we don't need to be out there on social media blabbing about the current events of who. I mean, it's great. It's a part of venting. Things are. Our world is in a very bad state, but it's all for a reason. We have to navigate through the darkness in order for the light to emerge, going down that tunnel, right, through that vortex of energy. And if we stay positive and we think through our heart, not always our head, this could be a better world. And we're emerging. I'm going to be getting into conversations about our past ancestors from the star world, our star ancestors, because I am Cree Plains Native, indigenous ancestry, and I will be getting into conversations about that too, so stay tuned. But let's be kinder, more understanding, and a good listener today, okay? Now, coming in next, we've got the Dream card. And the Dream card, and we are one of the biggest dreamers, and we can also be daydreamers. We have to sometimes perk up, but things that may or may not be possible, but are always desired and wished for. So the cat's sitting here, and he's dreaming of a fish he'd love to have. But I love that the fish showed up, because we are Pisces, right? And we are in our safe little bubble here. But it's good to dream about our goals, but we need to also be realistic. Are they tangible? Are they feasible? Are they attainable? Coming in next, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Yes, this is good news, receiving good news. This could be to do with your career, changing your career, building your career, working on your goals. And as I say, aces are the beginnings of all things. And this is a new endeavor. Maybe a windfall of resources are coming our way to help us get things to a fantastic start. It's a good time to launch something new, or maybe change careers, or even go into business for ourselves. But we need to be open to new things, and also new acquaintances, or even old friends who can introduce us to helpful people or provide insights regarding how to get things done successfully. Okay, so it's all about resources coming into us, and it could be the signing of a new business document or a contract. It is also the card of returning of good health. That's a beautiful thing. Spiritual, mental, physical health, and focusing on good results. It's a good luck card when we get that. And we may be feeling very blessed for what's coming our way. Now, coming in next, we have the Peace card. Finding peace, a state of mental and emotional balance, free from anxiety and disturbances. Well, we're getting there, right? We're working on this. This is about feeling better. At the end of the day, we're going to breathe in and breathe out, put our feet up, take that sigh of relief and say, yes. You've got the Hangman. The Hangman says this is a good time while you're sitting there and you're hanging in limbo. Things aren't moving fast and you are in sort of a pause state of energy. This is okay. While you're there, and you have some free time on your hands here on this pause state of action, you may have time to look at things from a broader, wider perspective. That's why she's hanging upside down. Things look different to her now. She's got time to do that. And that gives you the ability to change things that you want to change and make things better for yourself. This is temporary. Once you come to the conclusion of what you want to do, you're going to hit the ground running. So get ready. Charging towards your goals. Now, our beautiful angel card number is the 22222468. Beautiful number again. Good vibes, okay? Self-love, boundaries, needs, wisdom, understanding, and letting go. Okay, nurture yourself and your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. The big love, opportunity, or job needs to squeeze in somewhere, okay? So allow yourself to be open to new beginnings. Allow yourself to be open to new things that may be coming your way. Things that you might not have considered. Looking at them from a different perspective, because sometimes I say we miss out on an opportunity if we turn our nose up at something that comes down our path that we think, nah, it's not something I thought I'd be interested in. But sometimes when we consider it, it can be a blessing in disguise, an opportunity unmissed. Now, our first card is Goal Setter. We've got security. We've got opportunities knocking. And our final card is take care of yourself. What's on the bottom? Slow down. Okay? All right. Take your time. It takes time to heal through things. It takes time to process things. Now, we're setting goals here. Obviously, we're setting goals. We're looking at things from a different perspective. We're aiming for a target here, and we're navigating our way through it. And we will have security from this. Let's take care of ourselves, okay, by slowing down. Well, my beautiful Pisces, I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful day. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you. And I'll see you soon, my beautiful fellow Pisces.